It already started the moment I pressed it. Good early evening. Thank you for tuning in. You are tuning in with Enchantress the Babbler, aka Jennifer Molina, author of, guys, this is a bumpy ride, author of The Darker Night Light of My Soul, Volume 1, Love Bites, available for purchase and download on Amazon.com, and that shall be it for right now. I just decided to press record with nothing in mind except this bastard cigarettes at this time that I am not going or even wanting to, take part in. But it's just, I think about how my mind goes for some of the physical things that I do know that I have sown, that it's just out of pure habit, you see, that somewhere within me desires still, you see, to just feed that monster that, if I allow, will creep back into me somehow and destroy me from the inside out. And I'm just here like, no, se acabó, I finished, I don't want that anymore. Did you hear me? So, and just this conscious effort that I am making, because for me, I know that I'm just like being calm and still giddy and joyful and blah 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 blah, right? But I still can't get over how not hard this is, which goes to show just the addiction process of that idea, that thought of letting go. Like, no, like I can't imagine. I can recall me saying once upon a time ago, like, that no means no, and that meant that no, I did not want to start quitting. I had no intention of quitting. I couldn't see it because I didn't believe it. I just couldn't see it. This is something that has been a coping mechanism for me in so many things that I still have yet to fully identify every single trigger in it in line, which I'm going to be presented with at these times, because I said goodbye. And so, and just like the release of that, like, power hold that this nicotine did have its hold does, that still days later I'm over here like imagining in my mind's eye a habit that I'm saying like goodbye to at this time, and seeing myself act out the part of me that would do this very thing right now if I was allowing it to. Oh, that was nice. Vibrate for me in my life, the things that I care to or desire to sow for me, for my own growth here. So I'm just like, it's truly empowering. This whole entire experience is empowering. It's self-empowering, something that we all should be proud of to go at and get for ourselves and be one with ourselves, aligning with ourselves, for our health, for our wealth, for our stealth, for our everything. I just find it interesting that it's not feeling as difficult as I imagined it would feel like. And that in itself is like, for me, like, oh my God, a blessing in disguise. Like, because who would have known that this would feel like this at this time? Had I known, could have got rid of this 20 years ago, you know? And for those that, you know, struggle with their own kind of addictions or trying to get through things that are not necessarily easy to get through, you got that chemical in you, you got that mindset in you too, you got that emotional tie, that link that divides and separates us from these times of healing that cause us to codepend on these things that in our lives, whether they're good for us or not. They become our solitude, our friends, our solid friend that comes through always at the end. Addictions are no joke. I also know the physicality of just even this upsurge of a purge for myself at this time, understanding that this is years that this chemical has been fed into me. Like, I have drank this potion for so long that it's going to be spewing out like venom from within me, exiting, because we excrete what does not belong. But sometimes we like sometimes we are like overindulgent with certain things, so we do a lot of excess of a lot of things, so we don't know that balance string, you know, in some way. So as I can say, over the years, smoking cigarettes wasn't something that was casual for me. That was an over excessive thing that I have done that is like gulp, like that dream I had. A freaking dream that monster tried to reveal to me what he really looked like coming out of me, saying, roar, you know? How dare you? Not there. And I do say that I kind of like it this way. I feel empowered some way. It's like, oh my God, like getting rid of that bad lover today. Because, you know, hey, we got to do what's right for ourselves. Because we are our living wells. And this monster, he lies, he tells. Look at, he shows his face to me now after all this time. You want to try to ignore me and act like, you know, you ain't robbed me from a piece of my mind. Like you didn't poison me with your ways. Come on now. Touché. So yeah. So yeah, I'm very conscious of the fact that even now, like this extra like mucus in my own illness or allergies that are like coming from my well, like excreting, because that is what our bodies do. You know, it has like, you know, that's why we sweat, pee, you know, urinate, defecate, whatever, vomit, all these various methods of releasing, you know, blow our nose, boogers, like all these things, spit, ways to excrete from within ourselves what can come out or doesn't belong. And obviously, cigarettes and the chemicals that they use to make this stick definitely should not be something that we just openly put into our bodies, these streams. So now you have years of access of all these things that you never allowed to breathe, to funk off. How can I funk off? You're always doing me. You're right. I'm always riding that stick, right? Well, I ain't riding it no more. And so just think about it, for even health reasons, why, just even that glowing skin, prior to, when you see how even just, the cigarettes have taken its toll on, complexions and stuff like that, and the reversal effects of that detox. You're detoxifying. This is a detoxification. This ain't no experimentation. This is a realization of what happens to you, mind, body, heart, and soul, when you are conscious and you are paying attention to the pieces that make up your whole. You know what I mean? So this is not an accident, coincidence, or that does make. This is science, art. It's science in many a way. There's so many various ways that we can live to explain, these growing pains. But I didn't really want to make this one full-blown long. It's getting darker anyways, and I'm gonna have to put on my rectangular spectaculars, and I don't feel like being recorded. And I gotta go run some errands before I get to the house. Anywho. And so, these things that we do, I want to go in for my win, because I understand when I ride this ultimate spin that I am taking active part in playing my own parts that put together these pieces that I am co-creating on a vibration and frequency that I am consciously working on aligning myself with at every single moment in time as I flow into my rhymes and my shine, because we don't want to get in our own ways too. But all of this is processes too. Like I said, science, English, math. You do the math. Philosophy. Get hip with these things. So I'm enjoying, this wounded warrior healer project that I am undergoing with myself as I continuously align with myself, righteously for myself, in the vibration and frequency that is of what I choose to exude. Love, light, peace, harmony. These things is what I seek. Letting go of all resistance in between, or how my human mind can conceive things that is too and sometimes impossible to conceive. So I gotta let go of these things, because I gotta understand that there's things that are greater than all of we that I cannot see with these human eyes. But when I open up my heart best, that many of these times I see true wisdom and guidance from the divine show itself to me, that it is not even something I can argue with. You see, I'm like, oh, silly me. You guys always show me the way. It is just, my ego human ways that freaking causes chaos and craze, because, I like it that way. I like it like that, right? The masochist with an angelic twist. poetry's fix. Anywho, the things we do, I just want to thank you for coming through. You know how it is. This is fun. It's supposed to be fun. Like, I'm just saying thank you. Thank you very much for coming through and finding your space place here. I hope that you like, comment, and, you know, contribute to this growth that's happening here. And if there's something that you want me to explore further, if it's something that I brush past like lightly because you know that I be babbling all about, and sometimes I don't get to like finish one thing that I'm saying because here I am over here saying 10-50 million other things, and then, you know, so many things get left up in the air. But I do go back there. It's just if my time span is not like rocking in your time span land, and there's something that you want me to, like, you know, get on my grooves and speak on, you know, YouTube, you let me know. I'd be glad to dive into those rhymes, you know what I mean? And see what happens during these sacred shrines of time that is happening in this place, in this space, in this place, in this place, in this space, in this place, in this place. You know, so don't be shy. And if you're all about privacy too on these lands, hey, email's the way to go, and privacy, believe me, is a lot of things of all I know. So, you know, I truly honor your soul. And so I'm not trying to be on some stupid, you know, not honoring that kind of like placement one may have with themselves. That, you know, doesn't mean that, you know, the topic can't be discussed as well, but your anonymity. I said it right. Don't you ever get sometimes those words that, like, because I tell you, like, sometimes I get a little tongue-tied, especially if I become conscious of something that it is that I'm trying to say, and I'm trying to pay attention to the words that I'm putting out there, and then like I get all like tongue twisted and I make no sense, or like, you know, get like I can't say the word, like the other day when I was trying to say that word and I can't say that word, and now I can't even think of the word that I was trying to say, but you get the picture of what it is that I'm trying to say. Oh, fudge. I'm on the fast lane. Okay, guys, but what do you want me to do? I couldn't see, so I would like to go a little bit slower too, okay? Be careful here too. But anyways, and then when you do get to say the thing that it is that you were trying to say, and you say it so well, and you're like, hey, you know, that kind of thing, and then you give yourself a pat on the back. Well, yeah, that's where I was going with this. Alright, so guys, I just want to thank you for coming through. And so, like I said, if there's anything that you want to discuss here or want me to, like, touch base with, you can like, comment, share, email. I will respond with tender loving care when I get there. I don't like to be rushed. There's a lot of things that, you know, I am working on and I spread around, so people gotta understand too that I love to be of assistance. I love to help. I love to be of service in ways that I can, but do not rush me, man, because you'll be met with the stance. Alright? So, you will know. Anywho, alright. So, namaste. Please do come again. Like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell your family and friends. Like, oh my god, this girl, you know, she has so much to say. But a lot of different things. Yeah, so anyways, thank you so much for so many things that even you and I can possibly see at this time, but I know that in my intuitive divine that this here too will align and make sense in many, many kind of way. What can I say? Gotta hide that on this place. Namaste.